Hello viewers! Today I have a short, special video for you, one I've been planning for some time now. Our first interactive contest. These will become a regular, at least annual event here, where you guys all get to put your brains together and come up with your own speculative animals. For our first contest, I'll be challenging all of you, yes you person watching this video, to come up with a new predatory animal in the famous Hell Creek formation. Now, before everyone runs out to make a giant killer theropod more powerful than T-Rex, I want to lay down the scenario here. One of Hell Creek's greatest mysteries is the missing pieces. T-Rex is, of course, one of the biggest and well-known predators of all time. But like any apex predator, there are smaller predators beneath it, right? Or at least there should be. But the next biggest carnivore from Hell Creek are crocodilians of half a ton to 1, and the omnivorous oviraptorid Anzu. Those don't even break 1,000 pounds. Look at the African savanna. Lions are the apex predators, with adults being 300 to 500 pounds. Hyenas aren't too far behind them, ranging 1 to 300 pounds, and leopards being about 90 to 150 or 200 pounds. All these predators can coexist, and their differing sizes help with that niche partitioning. But we don't have any definitive fossils of those kinds of animals in Hell Creek bigger than some of the crocodilians in Anzu. No, Patrick, Nanotyrannus is not a valid genus. Neither is T. imperator. So, that will be your goal in this contest. Design a vassal predator to make a living in Hell Creek. Here are the following rules. Number 1. Your animal must be primarily carnivorous. Not getting a pass with a grizzly bear-like animal. It has to hunt. At least 60% of its diet should come from meat. Your animal must be in between the sizes of an adult T-Rex and the next largest carnivore, Anzu. So under 7 to 8 tons, but more than 1,000 pounds. Your animal must evolve from an animal that lived in the Mesozoic. There's no time travel, there's no transported fauna, and there's no hybrids. This Spec Evo animal must evolve from a real-life, known, or at least heavily inferred animal from the fossil record. Beyond that, any clades available, so go nuts! Number 4. In designing your animal's evolutionary history, you must justify how it got to Hell Creek. Migration, following prey, continental drift, etc. If it started out on a continent far away, you're going to need to explain how it got to North America. Number 5. Your predator must coexist with, but not directly compete with, the roster of large predators that already exist in Hell Creek. T-Rex, Anzu, Quetzalcoatlus, Inferno Dracon, Dakota Raptor, Pectinodon, Borealisuchus, Brachychampsa, Thoracosaucus, and Champsosaurus. Number 6. For the purpose of this contest, Nanotyrannus does not exist. You can submit a small agile Tyrannosaurid, but I'll get into details why that might not be the best idea in a little bit. Number 7. Your entry must include a drawing made by you or another artist, and a description of the animal that matches the drawing, the animal's size, and a few paragraphs describing how it interacts with the fauna of Hell Creek and how it evolved. Don't be afraid to go in detail, but do try to keep it less than 3 pages or so. And last but not least, rule number 8. If your submission involves any form of generative AI, you will be instantly disqualified. Your entries will be judged on creativity and how likely it is to actually exist. You'll have to balance those two elements to make something that's plausible, but not just a copy-paste of another real animal. It won't be judged on artistic skill, as I want this competition to be open to everyone. However, the description of your animal must match the drawing. As for some examples, if you were to submit a small agile tyrannosaur a la Alioramus or Kinjausaurus, that would be high points for realism, but relatively low points for creativity, since it's just taking a close relative of an Asian species and putting it in North America. I want you guys to get really creative with this. Really stretch your mind muscles and see what you can do. Entries will be able to be submitted one of 3 ways. You can make your own video about your animal. Just make sure to tag me in it so that I know it exists. You can submit it to the thread on my Discord. Or, in a few days, I will open up a submission form in a community post that you can fill out. Entries open up today. As soon as this video goes live, you can start submitting things in either of those 3 ways. And entries will close on December 1st. All the entries I receive will eventually be showcased in a slideshow after the winner is announced sometime in late January. Kinda like Xena's Hybrid Hall of Friends. The winning entry will get 2 prizes. Yeah, 2 of them. Firstly, your winning speculatively evolved animal will be featured as part of Hell Creek's fauna in a future episode of Ecoswap. It will be covered when we get to the interspecific conflict section. Just to make it clear, your animal is not the focus of the episode, but it's going to be one of the threats that the new animal being dropped into Hell Creek has to deal with. Secondly, you'll be getting a $15 gift card to Barnes & Nobles. What? Okay, yeah, I'm a little cheap, sue me. Still, it's more than anyone's going to get from Goji Center, so there's that. I am super looking forward to seeing all your submissions. I'm hoping to get a lot of them for our first contest. So spread the word. Tell your friends and family about this contest and tell them to submit their own ideas. I want to see as many ideas as possible so we can have a wide variety of stuff to look at. I'm really excited for this and I hope you all are too. So start those entries coming. I'll see you all soon.